What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Kaspa today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. Kas, you guys. Oh, what a not so Cinderella story this has been, my friends. You almost did prove me wrong. You almost did. Right, the criteria that I gave whenever we were on this day, I think that was my last day that I made a Kaspa video. Let's see, let me look here. What was it? Kas. It's on the 16th, yes. That was that day. The criteria I gave was you needed to close a day above 15 cents and then hold it for another day. You needed to close 2 days in a row above 15 cents. And I believe I talked about it on my live stream, right? I believe I did talk about it on one of my most recent live streams. Somebody who's probably not watching this video because they're probably not looking at anything crypto now because you just saw your whole everything drop in front of your eyes. He was talking mad smack on my live stream saying that I was too afraid to admit that I was wrong or that I was afraid to talk about Kaspa because it invalidated me. But the thing was, and it's the same thing that I'm saying now, is that I'm not afraid to talk about it, right? I would love it, in fact, if it invalidated. I would be just as ecstatic that it invalidated me as anybody else would be, man. I would be with all you shitheads, okay? The fact that it's down, I'm not happy. Yes, I'm right. I like being right. Isn't it nice to be right? Doesn't everybody like being right? But I would rather be wrong and see you guys make money. I don't want to see anybody lose money. And I know the reality of this coin, man. The reality is a lot of people in crypto, a lot of people, especially a lot of people who are in their very first cycle ever, who are expecting to get immaculate crypto gains. They see a coin that's done this its whole life, and they expect that they're buying here that it's going to continue to do that. It's a disappointment whenever it doesn't, and it's a very big. It's not just a disappointment; it's disheartening at this point. Whenever the reality is that not only are you going lower, but you're going to see lower prices than you've seen in over a year. You're going to see the lowest prices that you've seen in over a year's time. That's the sad reality of what just happened there, right? What you did here, the reason why breaking above 15 cents was so critical is because if you could get above 15 cents and stay there for 2 days, you're breaking above this area of support. You're not confirming it as resistance. You're breaking above it and then continuing to go higher. From a high to a low here, I think that's even also a fib level, right? 15.4 cents is your 618, which actually is kind of right where you went to reject. And that's a mighty rejection you had, man. That's not a good look, okay? But you didn't. What you did was you went up here, rejected immediately, previous area of support, resistance even. Resistance there. You went to this previous area that once helped you and now has denied you. That's not a good look. And you are absolutely, I think it's undeniable at this point, it's not a Wyckoff accumulation schematic. This is a Wyckoff distribution schematic. I don't know everything about Wyckoff, but it's undeniable at this point. It's undeniable. And where you're next likely going to go to from a low to a high is anywhere from 8.5 cents to 6.85 cents. And you don't have to like it, but that's what the reality is. If you're holding Kaspa, this is not financial advice, and these are not words that I talk about or that I say for any cryptocurrency in this kind of phase of the market. But if you're holding Kaspa, I think it's time to wave the white flag. I think it's time to get out. There's nothing wrong with taking gains and putting them in something else. Kaspa, you know, with its DAG technology and everything, it's trilemma solving. I mean, it's no longer in the what's it called, power law, right? That's been debunked already, as I've been saying over the months that it would be. But if you don't think the power law has been debunked, just you wait. The coming price action will definitely validate that. But the thing is, there's nothing wrong with getting out of Kaspa and putting your money into anything that's in the top 100 besides Kaspa. Is Kaspa even in the top 100 anymore? I don't think it is. Let's see. Kas. It is. Okay, it still is in the top 100. Okay, 3 point. That's still a nice high market cap, right? A lot of room to go down. That's for damn sure. That's a low amount of volume for a market cap that size too, by the way, especially with what we saw across the board yesterday. There was some above average volume in the markets yesterday, but anyways, Kaspa being at about 12.76 cents now, probably drops to 8.5 cents to 6.8 cents. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do have the suspicion that it would be a better idea to potentially rotate into other things. I know that you like Kaspa. I know that it's a coin that got your attention, but there's a plethora of projects out there, man. You could literally choose anything in the top 100, between the top 50 and the top 100, right? In the top 200 and the top 400, and you could probably find something that will eclipse Kaspa in what it's about to do. But that's not going to be hard. All a coin needs to do to outperform Kaspa at this point, you know what? This is how bad it is. You want to outperform Kaspa. all you have to do is buy USDT. That's it. Buy some USDT. USDT, the stable coin, it's about to outperform Kaspa because Kaspa is so bearish right now, you guys. What it did, that rejection is so bad that it's not just likely at this point. It's not just completely likely, undeniably likely. The statistical probability at this point is that Kaspa goes to 8.5 cents to 6.8 cents. That's the likelihood. But at this point, with that kind of rejection, with the look that you have now, if you find support here, where's the support in the price action? Okay, here. Okay, that's cool. If you go below there, what's going to stop you? Nothing really. So the 1618 probably not going to stop you. Likely, if you go below this low here, which is at about 7.5 cents, you're not stopping at 6.8 cents. Or if you do, it's momentary. You're not going to stop until you see prices likely around 5 cents or just above 5 cents. Okay, you're at 12.7 cents now. There are cryptos in the same time that this drop is going to happen for Kaspa. There are cryptos where that liquidity is going to flow into people who are selling Kaspa, right? Because Kaspa, by the way, if I'm calling for it to move down here, that means people are going to sell Kaspa. If they're going to sell Kaspa, what are they going to do with their money? Are they going to take their US dollars that they sold Kaspa for and they're going to go buy a car with it? Or are they going to buy other cryptocurrencies? Because during this time, other cryptocurrencies are going to pump. They're going to buy other cryptocurrencies. Every single dollar, think about it this way, right? Every dollar that we move down, every cent that you move down, every fraction of a cent that you move down is just money going into other cryptocurrencies. Because that money's not leaving the crypto space. It's just rotating into things that are moving up and not moving down, right? So likely, if I'm wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, you will not go below this low here. But if I'm right, you are inevitably going down to 5 cents, or at least just above there. While other cryptos are doing a 2x, a 3x over the next month, Kaspa could very well be dropping more than 50% over the next month. And that's my conclusion. That's my thoughts. That's what I suspect is going to happen. And that's why, I'm not, again, none of this financial advice. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to try to scare you. I don't want anybody to lose money. And the reality is, being here where your all-time high is up here and you're at the current price now and you're down not 40%, but you're down, come on now. You're down 40%, I guess, yeah, 40%. Why does it not want to get right on the price there? 38% from the all-time high. It's still a good area to sell if you're looking to sell, right? Most people looking at the price action here, I would assume everybody that's probably watching this video or who's invested in CAS, you probably have bought CAS at 15 cents and above, which is probably why, and I'm just taking that because I'm seeing the area which makes sense for support and resistance in this zone where you've done that, right? I would suspect that's probably why that was such a significant level, right? Because I would assume anybody and everybody watching this video, hands up, have you bought above 15 cents? You probably have. Most of you probably have. And being at 12.6 cents, 12.7 cents now, it doesn't seem like a good time. It's not an ideal time to sell. But really, the thing is, even though you're down 16% or more, 16.5% or more, it's going to go lower. It's better to sell there than it is to sell. The minimum target's 8.5 cents, 8.5 cents. That'd be a 43% loss overall, right? It's dramatically better. And again, not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. It's just an option, right? I could be wrong. Kaspa could continue to grow from here, but even if it does continue to grow, I think it's going to take a miracle for it to get to 26 cents, where there's coins that don't need a miracle for that to happen. They don't need them. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. The statistical likelihood for a lot of other coins in the top 100, top 200 across the crypto space, their statistical likelihoods are to double or triple in price over the next month. Kaspa's statistical likelihood is to drop potentially more than 50%. Probably less than 50%, but more than 50% in the next month, okay? I got nothing else for you guys. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you hate the video, let me know in the comments. And I will see you on the next one. Again, the purpose of this video is not to make enemies. It's not to hate on your coin. It's not to hate on you. I like Kaspa. I actually like Kaspa. I like its fundamentals. I plan on buying some whenever it goes lower. But I wouldn't buy here. I would be shaking in my boots if I buy here, man. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. And I hope, Bobby C, if you're watching this, man, I hope you get out, bro, because I know you got a lot in this. I just hope you get out. Anyways, take care, guys. Bye-bye.